move them, then that's where they go to sit.
At this time, we'll be starting Lions first and Alma play area. First up, senior number 2, Taylor Ford. Number 11, junior Taylor Carter. Number 14, senior Lauren Kelly. Number 32, sophomore Presley Taylor. And number 33, junior Buren. Number 10, Morgan Kelly. Chloe Trusty. Check that for Van Buren's Kyle Mason. Chloe Trusty, check back here. Headed forward, check back in the game. Going forward,
The Van Buren School District empowers students to learn, discover, and thrive. We're taught to think critically and creatively and given opportunities to explore. Teachers connect the classroom to careers using innovative tools and technology, and our award-winning athletic, academic, and art programs set us apart. We're proud of who we are and invite you to be more. Be a Pointer.
Chambers Bank, Daniel Liberty Allstate Insurance, and Rose Chevrolet. Thank you to our sponsors.
What's up, Steve? I didn't know that I was in the world. told you that the other night. Yeah, I had no idea that.
We also want to thank our other one of the premier sponsors, the paint store, Citizens Bankers, Taco Bell.
We have a broadcast mic right here. So, yeah, we hear everything. Just want to let you know. Let's move.
Ask him when I'm on. Lucky's down there, everything ready.
Pressure Taylor.
Oh.
He texted you. everyone. Welcome to Clearbaits Arena. We are at halftime, and my apologies. I would have been here at the start of this and had a misunderstanding that the JV girls, I thought, was the games that were starting at 4:30, and it was actually the senior high. But we're here. Van Buren leading Alma 16-13. This was actually a makeup game from yesterday. We've delayed it one additional day due to COVID protocols, having to make up the Greenwood game. We can talk about that a little bit later on. But we're getting caught up. Van Buren leading right now, again, 16-13. Did find out without one of their leading scorers, Brooklyn Kennedy, out for tonight. And we'll see if she'll be back possibly on the Friday games, even though we don't have the broadcast from that. But she is out this evening. I don't have scoring. Just arrived. I was getting notes from Coach Cohn saying, "Are you here? Are you coming?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm about to leave here." And he said, "Well," he said, I sent you a note that these were starting at 4:30 today. So these are the varsity games that we're starting, getting them started a little bit earlier. The senior boys are warming up right now, and we'll have that game here on Van Buren Pointer Media later on as well. So we'll get caught up with all of it. I promise you, at some point, we'll have Van Buren Pointer athletic news at halftime of the senior boys game and bring that to you as well, and get caught up with everything else. I was in good shape. I was in real good shape. I found out I'd misunderstood what time the games were actually starting for today. So there you go. So I got here just before the end of the first half, and again, my sincere apologies. Well, we can first of all recognize some of our Pointer basketball advertising partners for this year. Our Pointer Premier sponsors are Chambers Bank, your Allstate insurance agent for Van Buren, Danielle Emery, Road Chevrolet, the paint store, and Sue Moore over there, Citizens Bank and Trust here in Van Buren, Taco Bell at Van Buren, and Amanda Kaufman, Elite Roofing, and Kendall Hogan, one of our premier sponsors, Heritage Portraits and Josh Harrell, and Krisha Myers with Kevin Clifton Real Estate in Van Buren. So we appreciate all of our Pointer basketball premier sponsors for this season. All right. I don't think we are missing out. I think all of the other Lady Pointers are here for the game, but again, Brooklyn Kennedy noted she is not here, and I think replaced in the starting lineup by Elizabeth Rainwater for tonight. Van Buren leading by 3. So, no, that's okay. That's all right. Hey, you've already been helping me out. I owe you one. Coach Cohn is having to take over the PA announcing duty, so there you go. Coach Michael Kinney watching tonight. He was like, "Where's our announcer? Where do you go?" He is not. We're still wishing Coach Kinney well and a speedy recovery, that he'll be back soon. He and Brooklyn Kennedy both. Coach Kendall Ruff still handling the coaching duties for this evening. So we actually did the last broadcast last time Van Buren, but no, they played at Greenbrier. Has really actually been out. That was on the road. The last game that Van Buren was involved in. This is their first action since then due to the COVID protocol. So there you go. We still got a couple minutes before we get this second half underway. Oh, hey, here we go, Coach.
Running away from.
Hey, listen, you want to talk? We got a couple minutes. Sure. Coach Brad Autry over here with me, and I'll kind of talk through the mass here. So, because I showed up late, I was thinking still 6 o'clock was our time, I deserve all of the backlash.
20 and 21, you got to stay on your toes, Mark.
I hear you.
Head on a swivel. That's all.
Well, Coach, first of all, let's catch up with you. You guys have been out for a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, we've been out for 10 days. We had some quarantine issues. The last game we played was on the road at Greenbrier.
and played pretty well, got a good win, and then came home and had to back up for about 10 days. But we're back at 100% and at least 100% in attendance. We'll see about play, but we're in good shape and we're excited to play again.
Absolutely, and I know they're looking forward. Do you still have anybody that's out?
No, we're back 100% in terms of bodies, but we'll, when you sit out for 10 days, it has a tendency to push you back a little bit. So hopefully those guys will get back in game real quickly.
Have you been able to resume practice at all, or is this the first time you've been on the floor since?
We've been practicing with all the guys that were left and doing whatever we could to stay ready, and I feel like we made some gains during this time. So that's the whole deal, isn't it? Just find a way around whatever situation and figure out how to make gains.
Knock off the rust early, I'll tell you that. In that one, are you anticipating maybe a slower start than normal?
I don't know. We'll see. We're going to start a different lineup than we have. And they're awfully big inside. We'll see how that works out. We're going to move some guys around, and we'll just see how the game flows. I know they'll be a little rusty after 10 days, but we'll give it everything we got.
Stan Flinner, if you had a chance to see Alma and what he's got going on this year.
Yeah, I think they've got a good team. They've got a couple kids that can score the ball from the perimeter. They've got size, probably unmatched in the conference other than maybe Russellville in terms of just literally big dudes in the paint. So it's going to be an interesting matchup for us. We haven't dealt with that most of the year. We'll see how our guys respond, and hopefully we'll come out and play really well early and get going in a positive direction.
Well, tell them don't take any cues from me and showing up late. Tell them to be ready to go.
Absolutely not. You're completely the other way.
There you go. Coach, appreciate it. Coach Brad Autry. We'll have the senior boys coming up a little bit later on here on Pointer Media. I'll never hear the end of it, folks. I'll never hear the end of it. So we've got, let's see who we've got coming on. Sonny Harrington, Avery Shelley, Bailey Woodard, Skylar Coleman, and Elizabeth Rainwater, who I would suspect would be the lineup for Van Buren with Brooklyn Kennedy still out. And wish her well if she's watching. Hope she gets back cleared by Friday. Coach Kinney, hope he gets back. He's been gone longer than this next couple weeks. So Coach Kinney continue to do well. All right, here comes the second half. Underway out front with the basketball. Presley Taylor. Over on the right side, Taylor. Bob inside, stolen away by Rainwater. She gets it over to Shelley, and she'll bring it up. Shelley into the front court. Stops on the dribble. Over to Harrington. Back to Shelley. She'll set it up again between the circles. Just underway with the second half. 16-13 once again. Rainwater open three. Off the back of the iron. And with the rebound bringing it up is Haley Porty. And that right side to Porty. Still on the dribble. Got around a screen, had a little collision there, nothing called. Out of bounds, it will belong to Van Buren. Shelley will bring it up for the Lady Pointers. And that right wing had its taken, it's got her pocket pick there. Trying to reach back and get it back. Shelley's going to be called for the reach in. We'll go back to Alma. Lordy will bring it up. Lordy. And I hope I'm saying that right. Again, I showed up late, so pronunciations on some of these names is we see Presley Taylor lose a handle on it, lose it out of bounds. So Alma will turn it back over to Van Buren. Third conference game of the season for Van Buren. Had one at home, Russellville, Greenbrier, and Edison. There's a drive left side of the lane, off the glass, up and in by Rainwater. I'll keep up with second half scoring, okay? I won't be able to give you official scoring. I can't keep up the second half. It's 18-13 Van Buren. Up front. Kicks it over on that left side. Down on the blocks. Nice move by Rainwater, blocking the shot of Chloe Trusty. Shelley will set it up between the circles. Left side to Woodard. Got to Shelley beyond the. She'll back it up and set it up again. Left side, Rainwater. She'll drive baseline. Cut off. Retreats, and now it's to throw it away. It goes into the backcourt. Alma gets, knocked away. Van Buren got it back. As I believe that was Florty that had the chance for it, saved it from going out of bounds, but the loose ball was picked up by Harrington. And Van Buren will get the possession back after turning it over. Throwing it into the backcourt. 5 minutes even to play in the third quarter. Shelley will bring it up. 4:56 to play here in the third quarter. Woodard out front. Left side to Moss. Tried to go back to Shelley, had it knocked away. The loose ball is going to be picked up by Rushing, and she'll get it over to Florty. To Rushing out front. Rushing top of the key, stops on the dribble, double team. There's a long three on the way, off the side of the iron, put up by Taylor. Knocked away. Bailey Woodard lost it. It was last touch by Alma and Halen Carmen. 4:05 to play third period. Across the timeline. Shelley over to Woodard. In the lane, back on the give and go. Nice attack to the basket by Avery Shelley. She puts it up and in on the drive. 2013 Van Buren. In front, Taylor had it. Left right side, it goes to Rushing for the three. Off the back end, Van Buren with the long rebound, and here comes Shelley. Rainwater. Woodard's got wide open three on the way. Too strong. Carmack into the front court. Right side of the lane. Stops on the dribble. She got tied up by Woodard, and it's a jump ball. Nice job by Bailey Woodard. Got her hands in there and got her tied up. 3:10 to play in the quarter and timeout. It's a full. 2013. Van Buren outscoring Alma so far in the third period, 4-0. There you go. Big Dog sponsors for tonight. Hearst Family Dental. Turf and Pest Pro, Nathan Riggs over at Hearst Turf and Pest Pro. McDonald's, Van Buren, Patty Borum over there. And Pharmacy Express, Derek Barlow. Those are our Big Dog sponsors for Van Buren Pointer basketball. We appreciate them, and you let them know as well. Timeout, third quarter, 27-13. Over 4 minutes to play in the third period. Senior boys basketball coming your way as well. We've got a Tuesday night broadcast next week and a Saturday broadcast making up that Greenwood game on the 30th. Then we'll just be, for the month of February, all on Friday nights. We'll switch to a Friday night schedule with our Pointer Media broadcasts. If you haven't had the chance yet to download the app, Van Buren Pointer Media in your app store. You can watch all the broadcasts on your phone if you like.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Shelley. Across the timeline into the front court. Over to Moss. Allie Moss picking up the dribble. The Woodard, she'll drive the lane. No one contesting her, and then she gets hooked going to the basket. She'll go to the line. This will be on Plorty. That's be her first. Woodard shooting a couple. First one on the way. Good. Got them both. Van Buren now outscored Alma 6-0. It's a low-scoring game. Van Buren on a 6-0 run to start this third quarter. Key Taylor has it knocked away, and then the dribble drive by Carmack is no good. Whistle, and it's going to be on Coleman. Skylar Coleman called. Be her first. Not a lot of fouls so far. Only 2 team fouls here in this third quarter, second half. 2:28 still to play in the period. And that's first and Skylar Coleman. The inbound out front to Plorty. And then right side to Taylor. Taylor dribbles back out front. She'll set up the offense. Kicks it over to Carmack. Back to Taylor. And to Carmack. Carmack going right to left. Knocked away by Woodard. Should be called for the reach in. Bailey Woodard will pick up the foul. That'll be her first. Fouls called so far, I think, in this half have been girls who have gotten only 1 foul. Taylor up front. Drives right side of the lane and travels. Putting on the brake, she skidded a little too far, and we'll go back to Van Buren. Shelley will bring it up. Shelley across the timeline, over to Moss. Woodard. Ty Mason's back in. She has it out front. Lob underneath the Rainwater. Turn, jump hook, off the glass, good, yes. Rainwater. Nice ball movement. Give the assist to Kai Mason there. A nice dish off to Rainwater to get the basket. Under a minute to play in the quarter. Knocked away from Carmack out of bounds. Nicole Cope will check in now for Van Buren. Shelley will come out. 53.7 seconds as they inbound it to Plorty.
Help,
24-13.
Good, Bailey.
Underneath, shot off the glass on the post-up move is put up and in by Samantha Cook, and she's fouled. This will be the second on Bailey Woodard. He's picked both of them up here just in the last 30 seconds. 45 seconds. Chance at a three-point play. It ends the drought for Alma here in the third quarter. Free throw is no good. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Van Buren. 38 seconds. 24-15 Van Buren. Van Buren had been on an 8-0 run until Cook got that basket together. The bonus free throw, though, was no good. Head to Cope. Right side to Mason. Mason stops on the dribble. Timeout. Called by Coach Ruff. 27.7 seconds still remaining in the quarter. There you go. We'll mention our green and white sponsor for Van Buren Pointer basketball. Professional Driver Agency. Darren Ming over at Professional Driver Agency. Pack Printers and David King over there. Jimmy Bell Real Estate. Kevin and Edie Bell. We thank them. Gary Robinson Automotive Family. Jackie Nesbitt. First Baptist Church of Van Buren. Christopher Hosier with Warnock Real Estate and the State Farm Insurance Agent here in Van Buren, Matt Dodson. Thank you all for being green and white sponsors and supporters of Van Buren Pointer basketball. Inbound. Down to 20 seconds now. Shelley. She lines up between the circles, going left to right. With the Woodard. 8 seconds. Under 5. Shelley with the turnaround. Won't go. Mason with the rebound. Tries to go back up. No foul. Ty Mason did a good job getting the offensive board and does not get the call. So that's the end of the third quarter. 24-15. Van Buren leads it. Outscoring Alma in that quarter, 8-2.
Our hearts are beating. They beat us once tonight. We step into the rhythm until we feel alive. Don't underestimate it. This feeling's too contagious. They're never gonna tame us. So let your spirit fly. Bring the house down. Bring the house down.
He usually has a pretty good bunch that compete at a high level. So look forward to talking with him here a little bit later on. We visited through some text messages, getting some roster information earlier this week. Fourth quarter. Van Buren looking for that first conference win. See if they can hold on and pull it down tonight against Alma. There's a lob in the lane. The turnaround from Cook is no good, but she'll draw the foul. And this one may be on Coke. See, yes, Nicole Coke picking up her first. So Cook at the line, hits her first free throw. Second free throw off the back of the iron won't go. Rainwater with the rebound. She'll get over to Shelley, who'll bring it up across the timeline. Outside Woodard, she'll drive that baseline. Yep. It'll be on Kinsey Russell. Cut her off and hooked her. It's only the third team foul for Alma. So Van Buren will re-inbound. Woodard behind the screen shoots the three off the back of the iron. No. Harrington though with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Shelley and to Rainwater. Back to Shelley between the circles. She'll back it up to reset it. There's Sonny Harrington. And Shelley, she's got the open three. Oh, yeah. Avery Shelley, 5 points in the half. That's the first 3 that I have seen since I missed everything in the first half. It was 16 to 13 at the end of the first half. Here's a lob in. So they're going to call Harrington. Yes, they're going to get Harrington for the body foul there. 16 fouls. So that means after this, Alma will be in the bonus. So this will be, though, a foul on the floor in a re-inbound situation. They toss it into Rushing. Drive, the runner won't go. That Cook is right there with the offensive board and the putback. 27-18 Van Buren. Drive in the lane from Bailey Woodard. She got hung up, draws the foul. And this will be on Chloe Trusty. That'll be her first. Only the 4th team foul on Alma. Woodard at the line. One advantage Van Buren has had over most teams is that they hit the free throws. We've got 3 excellent free throw shooters, and Bailey Woodard's one of them. She knocks them both down. She's got 4 points, all from the free throw line here in the second half. It's a drive, the runner, short. It's saved inbounds, and to Avery Shelley, who'll bring it up into the front court. Shelley all the way. The runner, yes, got the shooter's roll. Avery Shelley having a good second half. 7 points here in the second half. 31-18 Van Buren. There's a lob into Cook. Goes off her hand out of bounds and back to Van Buren. Lady Pointer's doing a good job defensively, holding Alma to only 3 points here in the second half. There's a runner in the lane by Coleman, is good. Skylar Coleman with some inside points. Her first points of the second half. 33-18. In the front Rushing, stops on the dribble, hands it off to Florty. Florty right side of the lane with the runner. And this one is going to be on Coleman. And her second. Well, we're missing some opportunities at the line. Again, only 3 points here in the second half, all from Samantha Cook. Florty with a chance to add some points, misses the first free throw. 5:01 to play in regulation. Second free throw, missed them both. Long rebound coming away to Woodard. She'll kick it out to Shelley. Shelley into the front court. Left side to Harrington. Going left to right. Bounce pass, nice pass into the lane to Rainwater. She missed on the jump hook. Trusty pulling down the rebound. Into the front court. Rushing. Lob into Cook. I'm sorry, that is Trusty. The turnaround is no good, and they're going to call Coleman for the push. That's her third. It's Skylar coming off the floor. So did I not touch her? We're going to come out of the game for a moment. First free throw is good. As the Alma into the 1-and-1, and the first free throw is good for Trusty. First player other than Samantha Cook to score in the second. Timeout called by Van Buren. And full timeout. So, full timeout, 33-19. Once again, wishes to both Brooklyn Kennedy and Coach Michael Kinney. Still out. And hope that they are back soon. Hope they're back this week. Coach Kinney's been out a while, but Coach Ruff's done a good job. Second full game that he has coached the team. Hope the recovery process is going well for him. Senior boys basketball coming up a little bit later on. We've got games, 2 games next week, Tuesday and Saturday. Next week with Siloam Springs and Greenwood. Siloam Springs will be Tuesday on the 26th, our next broadcast. And we'll be here on time for that one, I promise you. I'm going to make sure I double check these times. All right, second free throw still coming for Chloe Trusty. She got the second one to go. Trusty, a couple points. And Van Buren's going to get a timeout as Harrington has a tough time getting it in.
Hey, get open.
It's like Alma's ready to apply some backcourt pressure. They get it into Shelley. Shelley has it knocked away, gets it back. Races into the front court. Left side, driving baseline is Rainwater. Back in the lane to Mason, and I think somebody got a hand on that one. There's a loose ball picked up, and Mason picks it up. And the turnover, Van Buren. They're back into the front court. Harrington, falling high, picks up the dribble. Back to Mason. Inside to Woodard and Rainwater. Oh, Harrington was slashing right. Rainwater threw back to where she was and throws it away. It'll go back to Alma. 3:47 still to play in regulation in this one. Rushing into the front court. Handing it off to Carmack. She launches the three. Strong. Woodard there for the rebound. Handing off to Shelley. Avery across the timeline, has it knocked away and stolen cleanly by Carmack. And she lost it out of bounds. So Bailey Woodard will inbound again for Van Buren. Woodard holding high. The inbound into Coleman. She'll dribble it into the front court. Shelley, top the key, left side, Woodard. Passes up on the three, then picks up the dribble drive. Attack the basket. They missed that one and then a scramble for the loose ball. They're saying Alma had a timeout before Van Buren could get it tied up, and so it will be Alma's possession. Coach Ruff not happy with the call. Felt like it should have been a jump ball, but not going to get it. Van Buren still up by 13, 33-20. Full timeout, so we'll mention our Pointer Premier sponsors again. Chambers Bank in Van Buren. Daniel Emmer, your Allstate insurance agent for Van Buren. David Neal with Road Chevrolet. The paint store and our buddy Sue Moore over there. Citizens Bank in Van Buren. Taco Bell of Van Buren and Amanda Kaufman. Elite Roofing and Kendall Hogan here in Van Buren. Heritage Portraits and Josh Harrell, we appreciate him. And Christian Myers, who is with Kevin Clifton Real Estate. So we appreciate them. Into the front court. Coming out of the timeout, rushing. Picking up the dribble. Attacking the basket right side of the lane. Had it partially blocked. Out of bounds. No foul call. It'll belong to Alma. 44 still to play.
Sonny!
Long from the corner. Won't go, but the rebound put back up and in. And that was Cravey. Micaiah Cravey. Buren will re-inbound. He's knocked away. Harrington to throw it in. Shelley out front. Lob to Harrington. Spin in the lane. Short little jump hook. Off the back of the iron, and back comes Alma.
Avery, 24.
Alma down by 11. Has this one blocked by Rainwater. Out of bounds. Trying to save it was Carmack and couldn't get there. So it'll turn back to Van Buren. Inbound, knocked away. And the reach-in going to be called. Going to be on Cravey. It'll be her second. 2 minutes even to play in the game. Now here, if you're the opponent, this is the girl you do not want at the line. It is money in the bank. Avery Shelley. I don't know the last time I've seen her miss a free throw. And I hope I'm not jinxing her here now, but it's been a while since I've seen her actually miss one. She is about as perfect from the line. She and Brooklyn Kennedy are about as perfect from the line as you can be. She hits them both. Shelley's had a good second half, 9 points in the second half. Knocked away. Alma keeps the possession. Back out to Carmack. She'll pick up the dribble. Top of the key. Right side of the lane. Now spin. Shot off the glass. You're up. Carmack. Her first points in the second half. And Buren has outscored Alma 19-7 here in the second half. Minute 25 still remaining in regulation. Shelley is fouled on the floor in the backcourt. Van Buren in the bonus. Avery Shelley. I'd love to see her shoot 100 free throws. How many out of 100 she'd make? She might be 100 out of 100. She just does not miss. Puts them in. Coaches love that. Shelley, 11 points here in the second half. Free throws can drive you crazy. There's a three-pointer that's good for Kinsey Russian. She knocks it down. Still Van Buren up by 10. Shelley probably want to keep it in her hand as she is fouled again. Van Buren probably misses Brooklyn Kennedy even more because of how deadly she is at the free throw line. Between the two of them, you're down the stretch, and it comes down to a free throw contest. They can make you pay. She missed another one. She almost missed one. Here comes the second. Got the shooter's roll, gets it to drop again, but makes them all. She has not missed from the line. Avery Shelley. 39-27, Van Buren. There's a clean block by Shelley on the other end. Shelley with the block and now bringing it across the foul line over to Rainwater. Foul away from the ball is going to put Rainwater at the line. Rainwater got it back to Shelley, but this was away from the ball, and so they didn't call it on rushing her third. And Rainwater hits her first. Moss, Cope coming back in. Coleman will come out. Harrington will come out. Mason's also back in. Elizabeth Rainwater, another free throw. She missed her second.
Nicole, that's you. Nicole.
Right side, three-point attempt. Oh, nothing but net for Presley Taylor. So Alma's come up with a couple of late threes, still staying within 10. But again, time running out with 38 seconds. (40-30). Again, Van Buren with a comfortable 10-point lead and looking to pick up that first conference win of the season. It'll be interesting. The senior boys haven't been able to practice. They're going to hit the floor here and see where they can pick up after that Russellville loss. That was a tough loss. Coach Brad Autry to get them going again. They're excited, though, to be out of quarantine and finish with all the protocols. Here's the inbound. Shelley. And to Moss. Moss. 30 seconds. Again, I would think being down by 10, Alma would need to foul earlier, but they probably want to avoid fouling Avery Shelley right now. Van Buren trying to keep it in her hands. (40-30), Van Buren. Senior boys basketball coming up here on Pointer Media. Thanks for watching. Wednesday night basketball here on Pointer Media. I see the senior boys teams lurking in the hallways in the background, ready to take the floor as soon as this one's over. Woodard inbounds into Rainwater. Moss. Moss across the timeline. So the foul is going to be on Presley Taylor. Van Buren now in the double bonus. So Moss will get 2 shots. 23 seconds remaining. Moss with the first one, rims out. Second one's good. Point Van Buren lead. Baseline runner is good for Cravey. Moss between the circles. Shelley, and I think Alma's going to let it run out. 41-32 the final. (13 points in the second half for Avery Shelley. Again, all I've got is second half points. Senior boys ready to take the floor. And Alma sporadic second half scoring with Presley Taylor and Kinsey Rushing hitting a couple of threes late. They had 3 points. Samantha Cook with 3, 4 from Micaiah Craving. Carmack and Chloe Trusty each had 2. So it was balanced out there for Alma. Shelley with 13, and again, that's not her total for the game. Road Chevrolet being represented tonight as one of our Pointer Premier sponsors. Getting a game ball from Coach Brad Autry. We appreciate Road Chevrolet. Absolutely. There you go. All right. All right, I'm going to assume we are back on. As we welcome you back. All right, good deal. We're doing some texting back and forth here to make sure that I am okay. All right, good deal. Gotcha. I have got you. Make sure our communications back in our control room are set. So we're about to get the second half the second game underway. Van Buren and Alma. Pointer 7-3 on the season, 1-1 in conference. Alma 7-4 on the season. Coach Stan Flinner going to go pretty deep with this lineup, but Trevor Day, Avery Salisbury, Brandon Miller, Connor Myers, and Jaden Henry, the starters for Van Buren. Drew Battles, Jacob Corsi, Logan Taylor, Hunter McAllister, and Nathan Whalen, the starters for Alma. But Alma's going to go about 9 deep with this team, and will rotate a lot of guys in, as will Coach Brad Autry. He'll go fairly deep himself, getting more playing time for Connor Brady and Devin Gaddis, and Dylan Barlow, and some of those guys. They're starting to see a little bit more action and more playing time. And as you heard Coach Autry tell us, he's not really sure what they're going to look like coming out because they haven't had the chance to practice. They've been under quarantine. It's just one of those things. Pointers, because Alma's wearing the gold uniforms, Van Buren getting to wear the black uniforms for a home game. This is unusual, but the road gold uniforms that Alma wears will work out nicely with Van Buren being able to wear the black uniforms at home. Normally the white uniforms are what you wear for the home games. But the way these gold uniforms come out for Alma, they aren't wearing the dark green like the girls did, so it almost looks opposite. Van Buren would normally wear these on the road, getting to wear them at home, but I like it. Salisbury. Jumping up against Hunter McAllister to get this one underway. And here we go. Ball in the air, controlled by, well, saved in by Van Buren, but quickly there is a shot put up and in by Whalen. It was saved inbounds to the wrong guy off the opening tip. It's already 2-0 Alma. Out front is Henry. Over to Day and back to Henry. Right side, here's a three on the way, good. Estrada knocking it down. 3-2. Dog Pound is all dressed in black too. Looking at them over here on the right side of me. And there's a turnover, Alma. Coach, you got a theme with the black? Everybody wearing black tonight? Oh, it's blackout tonight. Okay. All right. So it's blackout night for the senior boys game tonight. Here's Henry out front over to Estrada. Blackout. And there's a turnover. He's reaching high and getting the interception is McAllister. Alma quickly into the front court. There's Corsi picking up the dribble between the circles. 3-2 Van Buren. Lob in the lane. Post up underneath. Shot off the glass. Put up and in by McAllister. 4-3. Alma back on top. Already had 2 lead changes. Here's a long three from Estrada. Make it 3 lead changes. Estrada knocking down his second three. Looks like he's running a little extra energy with the starting job tonight. Left side, here's a three on the way, won't go. Knocked away out of bounds, it will stay with or go back to Van Buren. Day will bring it up. Just like for tonight, Connor Myers is going to be the guy coming in off the bench. I'm not even sure if he's available. Could be he's not available, but he told me everybody was here. They're going to bring Myers off the bench. Estrada out front to Henry. Estrada with another three. Oh, 3 for 3 3-pointers. Jose Estrada, what a start for him. 3 3-point shots, no misses. Keep him in that groove. No question. Here's a 3 off the back of the iron. Won't go for McAllister. Long rebound, Henry. Races into the front court. Day. Estrada here could be 4 for 4. Nope, off the back of the iron. They hit those first 3, though. 9-4 Van Buren. Right side. 3-pointer on the way is good for Battles. Pulls within 2 for the Airedales. Day into the front court. Over to Henry. Pass to Miller. And right side, Estrada for a 3. Rims out. I'm telling you, though, he's not far off the mark. He may keep shooting him. Out front, Corsi. With the bounce pass to McAllister and back to Corsi. Side to Taylor. Corsi. McAllister, top of the key. Wide open 3. He'll take it. It's short. Rebound Van Buren. They get it out to Henry. Long pass ahead to Estrada. He lays it up and in. Oh, Van Buren's got the energy early on here. They are pumped up for this one. Usually that's the case with Alma, but they are really fired up here in the huddle. You could tell Estrada with every single one of his shots was celebrating. So is this a full timeout, Coach? 30. We'll keep it here. Good. And I can tell you, Coach Autry loves it. He loves it when they bring that energy, and they are doing it early on in this one. 11-7 Van Buren. Corsi will bring it up for the Airedales coming out of the timeout. McAllister. Out front. 3-point attempt on the way. Good for Battles. That's his second 3. Pull within 1. Salisbury turn around from the wing. Won't go. Corsi with the long rebound, and he's into the front court. Bounce pass ahead, knocked away by Day. Day with the steal ahead to Salisbury, who drives, lays it up and in. Defense creating offense. Salisbury getting the points, but give credit to Day. Picked the pockets of Whalen to get the steal, and then found Salisbury with the long down floor pass. Baseline, now back out front to Corsi. In the lane, McAllister, short turnaround, won't go. Gets his own rebound. Picks up the dribble, right side, 3-point attempt on the way is short for Taylor. Gets his own rebound. Corsi underneath, turn around off the glass, put up and in by Whalen. Whalen with 4 points. And we've had a few lead changes. Van Buren still up by 1. Day, left side. Estrada. Henry on the dribble. Here's Miller for 3. Short. All right, for the rebound is McAllister. Kicking out to Corsi. Lob into Whalen. He had it knocked away by Henry and out of bounds. Jaden Henry, he can be sneaky that way. The inbound pass, knocked away. Scramble, and now picking it out of the air is Salisbury. He races into the front court. Right side, Day's got the open three. Taylor with the rebound. Ahead to Battles. Battles flipped it over on the right wing and went through the hands of McAllister and out of bounds. And Buren will re-inbound it. 2:02 to play in the first quarter. Outside Day. Long three-pointer from Salisbury, won't go. And Buren's cooled off in the three-point shooting since Estrada opened with those first three. Lob into Whalen, turn around in the lane, got it. Whalen's got 6 points here in the quarter. Alma's bringing some size. They've got Van Buren outsized. Two of their backcourt guys, or front court guys. 14-13, another lead change. Alma on top. Estrada. Henry drives the lane, the runner good. Jaden Henry with his first points of the night. And another lead change. He may be in for a pretty good high school matchup tonight. Whalen. Lobbing it off to Gibson, who's checked in. Mitchell Gibson, he got tied up by Jaden Henry, who's just a defensive demon. Henry's one of those guys that you want to call pesky. You just can't sleep on him. Just doesn't give up, keeps on you. He certainly brings a lot of the energy to the pointer in. Here's a three-pointer off the inbound pass by Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell. No good. Estrada, boy, he thought about it. He almost pulled it. Now he lobs it down underneath, and it got away from Miller and out of bounds. He thought about it. He didn't know if that was within his range or not. He passed up the three. And Buren ended up turning it over. 15-14. Pointers up by 1. 30 seconds. On the dribble out front. Already hitting that bench. Stuart George. Over to Corsi. Back to George. Corsi. Good drive from the left wing. Off the glass. Had an open lane. And got it. That's his first points of the game. Another lead change. Probably had 6 lead changes. There's one from half court from Jaden Henry. Short. And that's the end of the first quarter. 16-15. Alma up by 1, but we've already had a back and forth in this one. Second quarter coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, we're going to welcome you back. Claire Bates Arena here on a Wednesday night basketball. High school basketball, Van Buren and Alma. We've got a good one in senior boys play. Alma up by 1, 16-15. Van Buren with the first possession of the second quarter. It's Henry between the circles. Handing it off to Estrada, who was off to a hot start in this one. Left side of the lane, pulls up with the fall away, yes. Jose Estrada. He's already got 13 points. Knocked away by Estrada. Saves it. No, did not save it in. Stepped out of bounds. Stay with Alma. He nearly had the steal and the save. Another lead change, though, at Van Buren up 17-16. There's a 10-second call on Alma. So they turn it back over to Van Buren. Pointers up by 1. Henry into the front court. Estrada. Henry bounce pass on the blocks. Miller with the turnaround. Had it partially blocked with the loose ball picked up by Salisbury. He'll put up the jumper. It was no good. Taylor with the rebound. Gets it off to Corsi. Back to Taylor into the front court. Lob, and there's Salisbury with the steal. Coming back the other way. Outside Henry. On the drive from the wing. Finger roll off the glass. Pretty move by Jaden Henry. He has 4 points. 19-16. Not as big a bleed we've had by either side. The 4 points may have been. Corsi stops at the elbow. Back to Taylor for the 3. And that one is short. Salisbury with the rebound. Into the front court. Estrada, 3-pointer on the way. No good. Nearly coming in to steal that rebound was Henry. Lost it out of bounds, though. He stepped out of bounds. Of course, he'll bring it up. To the key, 3-pointer is short for Corsi. I'm sorry, not Corsi, but Battles, but the battle for the loose ball tapped away out of bounds and it belonged to Van Buren. Salisbury out front to Henry. Day. On the right side, Salisbury with the open 3. Yes. That's the first non-Jose Estrada 3. No surprise that it's Avery Salisbury knocking it down. 22-16. Van Buren with their biggest lead. Knocked way out of bounds. Stays with the Airedales. Or no, we have a foul call. I'm sorry. Reach in. And this one's on Brandon Miller. His first. First team foul. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 22-16. Back in just a moment.
Our hearts are beating. They beat us once tonight. We step into the rhythm until we feel alive. Don't underestimate it. This feeling's too contagious. They're never gonna tame us. So let your spirit fly. Bring the house down. Bring the house down.
Blackout night tonight. Dog pound. Weird to the right of me. Socially distanced. All wearing black. Team wearing black. Unusual for a home game, but it's blackout night. I like it. It looks good. Can't do it all the time. Doing it tonight. From the elbow, right side. Short jumper is no good by McAllister. Van Buren with the rebound. Here comes Salisbury into the front court. Hand off to Day. And to Henry. Here's Connor Myers checking in now. He loses it. Picked up by Corsi. Corsi coming back the other way. That is stripped out of bounds. It'll belong to Alma. They'll re-inbound along the baseline. McAllister, turn around off the blocks, won't go. Day chases it down. And he's into the front court. Trevor Day between the circles will set it up the offense again. Day has an open lane, puts up the runner, won't go. Back comes Alma into the front court. Battles. Got double team there on the baseline. And Buren's going to be called for the reach in. And this will be on Jaden Henry. His first. Second team foul. The inbound into Corsi. And the Battles, he'll launch the three. Short. Day with the rebound. Long pass ahead to Henry into the front court. Salisbury pulls up and dishes off nicely, and it's blocked. Back to Salisbury, puts it back up. No. Miller had his shot blocked in the lane. It was a nice dish off, though, from Salisbury. Corsi kicks it out to Battles. Cross court to George. Corsi. 3:48 to play in the half. Corsi with an open three. That was off the mark. And for the rebound, they're going to call over the back on McAllister. That's his first. Second team foul on Alma. Either side has scored. Salisbury three-pointer put Van Buren up 22-16. That's been a couple minutes. Day out front. Estrada, he'll launch the three. Got it. That's his fourth of the first half. Jose Estrada having a big first half. 4 3-pointers. 16 points. Open three for George. It won't go. Miller with the rebound. Over to Day, and he'll bring it up. Trevor Day into the front court. Estrada. Thought about it again. Estrada, left side of the lane. Circles back out. Connor Myers got the open three. Off the back of the iron. No. Battle for the rebound. Still battling. On the floor, scrambling. And we got a jump ball. Coach Autry loves it. Coach Autry loves the hustle and the scramble. Contesting everything there, and alternate possession belongs to Alma, but again, he loved that effort. And here goes the coach. Coach going off. $2:40 to play in the first half. See if this is a full timeout. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. And get the chance to mention some of our big dog sponsors tonight. Hurst Family Dentistry. Mark Hurst, one of our big dog sponsors. Turf and Pest Pro. Nathan Riggs, our buddy there. McDonald's of Van Buren and Patty Borum. And Pharmacy Express and Derek Barlow. Those are our big dog sponsors tonight. You mention to them next time you see any of them at any time how much you appreciate them helping sponsor and bring you Van Buren Pointer basketball. Sponsoring the Pointer basketball squads. $2:40 to play in the first half. Of course, he'll bring it up. Across the timeline. Oh, nearly throwing it away. Van Buren had a couple opportunities to get a loose ball, and Alma had it bouncing the right way for him. McAllister out front. Handing out to George. I'll turn it back to Van Buren. Pointers are on, I've just noticed this, they are on a 10-0 run right now. Alma had the lead. They have not scored in this second quarter. We got 2 minutes left. It was 16-15, I believe, when we started this, or at the end of the first period. 25-16 Van Buren right now. Jose Estrada. So this is a 10-0 run. I just noticed that. Between the circles, Estrada. Day. Bounce pass trying to go back door to Salisbury, who couldn't hang on, loses it out of bounds. I did not realize that Van Buren had been shutting Alma out here in the second period. Coursey. Stops on the dribble, McAllister. Back to Coursey. Down on the blocks. Finger roll will not go for Whalen. First ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Van Buren. Looking. And McAllister has a shot blocked by Salisbury. Salisbury hobbling a little bit. Trying to shake it off right now. Connor Myers getting ready to check in. I think Coach Autry recognizes he's going to get Salisbury out, get him a little bit of a rest here, make sure he's okay. He's called for the foul at the line. McAllister hits the first free throw. That ends the second quarter drought. Salisbury's going to come out for just a second. I think it's just a tweak. Kenny's going to take a look at him, make sure. He hits both free throws. McAllister does. He's got 4 points. 25-18. Estrada between the circles. And Buren spreading out that offense right now. Dave, 41 seconds. Warriors look like they want to hold for that last shot. Henry. He'll pick up the dribble now. Henry on the drive. Circles back out. 21 seconds. Coach Autry wanting to try him out with 17 seconds. Just maybe draw up something for this last shot. So it's a 30. We'll keep it here. We'll mention our green and white sponsors, Professional Driver Agency, and Darren Ming with Professional Driver Agency. Pat Printers and David King. Jimmy Bell Real Estate, Kevin and Edie Bell. Harry Robinson Automotive Family. First Baptist Church of Van Buren. And Christopher Hosier with Warnock Real Estate. We appreciate our green and white sponsors. We can bring you Pointer basketball and supporting Pointer basketball. Looks like Salisbury's back in. He's okay. Yeah, it looked like it was just a tweak. Tried to shake it off at first. They wanted to make sure. Kenny had a look at it. Down to 9 seconds. A lot of noise by the dog pound. 3 seconds. There's one at the buzzer by Estrada, and he got it. Jose Estrada with the exclamation on an excellent first half. He finishes with 18 points, 4 3-pointers, and got one at the buzzer to end the first half. How about that? Estrada with 18 points, Jaden Henry with 4, and Avery Salisbury with 5. That's the scoring for Van Buren. Drew Battles with 6. 6 for Nathan Whalen. Hunter McAllister with 4 and Jacob Corsi with 2. That is your scoring for Alma. 27-18, our halftime score. So there you go. We will get into Van Buren Pointer news here in just a second. Let you know what's going on in the Van Buren Pointer athletic world. Let you know that we may wait for just a moment before we get into the Pointer athletic news and allow the dance squad to do their number. All right, the Van Buren Spirit Squads. Cheer and dance teams. Joint performance. Good job. All right. Well, we will now bring you the Van Buren Pointer athletic news. Some of our announcements. Van Buren Pointer athletic wrestling teams have had some great showings, placing high in both the women's and men's tournaments in Conway, Pulaski Academy, and Bentonville West. Individual honors: Addison Looney, first place in Conway and Bentonville West, and was named the tournament's outstanding wrestler. Great job by Addison Looney. Trevor Edlin made Van Buren Pointer wrestling history by becoming the first wrestler to reach 100 wins as a junior. That's a junior. He went 4-0 this past Saturday in the Van Buren dual tournament to reach that mark. He is at 103 wins and counting. R.J. Riley holds the record for most wins by a Pointer wrestler at 146. Wrestling team traveled to Hot Springs last night to battle Lakeside, and El Dorado defeated, they battled Lakeside and El Dorado and defeated El Dorado 72-12, lost by 2 to Hot Springs Lakeside. They will wrestle again tomorrow versus Shiloh. So some great work by the Van Buren Pointer wrestling squads. The defending state champion Pointer bowling team is on a 5-game winning streak, defeating Siloam Springs, Greenwood, and Russellville in the past couple of weeks. They will play Northside tomorrow night at Midland Bowl. That should be a good one. The Van Buren High School band had a great weekend as well, with 65 band members being selected all conference. 37 of them qualified for all state. 7 of them selected as best at their instrument. So great job. Great news for the Van Buren band, high school band. Coming up, the events coming up, the Freshman Academy and Butterfield 8th grade Pointer basketball will travel to Trinity. The Freshman Academy and Butterfield Lady Pointers games have been canceled. Butterfield Pointers will play at 5 o'clock, and the Freshman Academy Pointers will follow at 6 o'clock, and that will be the 8th grade when they travel to Trinity. Van Buren High School basketball teams will stay in conference play. They travel to Bologna this Friday night, wishing Coach Michael Kinney and Brooklyn Canada speedy recovery, or hopefully they make it back for the Van Buren Lady Pointers, and they're back with them on the road. Our next broadcast will be here at Claire Bates Arena next Tuesday when Van Buren takes on Siloam Springs. We also have a makeup game with Greenwood a week from this Saturday, January 30th. Next Saturday, we will have the broadcast. 6 o'clock will be the start time for that Saturday night game, as will the Tuesday night game. So there you go. Anyone interested in sponsoring a game through live stream, please contact Athletic Director Drew Cohn at 474-7942, 474-7942, or by email at dcohn@vbsd.us. Thank our Heritage Portraits being one of our live stream game sponsors, as we appreciate it. All right. Second half coming up. Van Buren and Alma, 27-18. Pointers leading the Airedales. As it was an excellent second quarter for Van Buren, excellent first half for Jose Estrada with 18 points. Second half coming up. Stay with us. back, about to get the second half started. Van Buren and Alma. Again, if you missed it, 18 points in the first half. Jose Estrada hit his first three-point attempts of the game. He finished with 4 3-pointers and 3 other field goals. 18 points. Just I think that may be a high for Jose this so far this season. 18 points. He stepped it up. You could tell he was pumped from the very beginning. Coach Autry was feeding off of that. So here we go. Second half. Trevor Day into the front court, and Van Buren run away with the third quarter. Day. And off Salisbury. In the lane, short jumper by Miller. Got his own rebound, back up. Blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Van Buren. Estrada. Right side to Henry. Trying to get around the screen. Henry. Left side today. He's got an open 3. Rolls over the side of the rim. Alma with the rebound. Here comes Corsi. Into the front court. Battles for 3. Got it. Battles. That's the third 3-pointer. He's got 9 points for the game. (27-21) Van Buren. All the way by Salisbury. Got it. Salisbury with 7 points. Long 3 out front will not go for McAllister. And back comes Van Buren. Here comes Henry. Stops on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Estrada. Miller. Top of the key again to Estrada. Salisbury with another turnaround. Won't go. You know, Jaden Henry's not the biggest guy out there, but he will battle for those rebounds. He almost got that one. Right side to Taylor. Corsi traveled. Took off without putting the ball on the floor. 29-21. You know, in that second period, key for Van Buren, outscoring, if my math is right, with the way that we ended the first quarter, outscored Alma 12-2. All the way up the baseline by Miller. It's strong. Into the front court battles. Taylor on the left side. McAllister from the elbow. Left side of the lane now. Has it knocked away out front, and loose ball picked up by Alma. Underneath, reverse off the glass, putting it up and in is McAllister. He has 6. 29-23, Van Buren. Alma's now outscored Van Buren 5-3 to open the third period. 5-2, I'm sorry. Pass underneath, Miller. Turnaround off the glass, put it up and in. Brandon Miller, that's his first points of the night. There's a lob, right side of the lane. Whalen losing it out of bounds, but last touch by Van Buren. You're going to get a lot of audio from Coach Autry. He's right next to me. The inbound. You can hear everything from the elbow, left side. The turnaround for McAllister won't go. Here comes Van Buren. Salisbury, long inbound. Or into the front court, I'm sorry. Salisbury for 3 on the way. Got it. Favor Salisbury. Van Buren has outscored Alma 7-5. And the lead by 11, 34-23. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 34-23, Van Buren leading Alma. Back in a minute. Clair Bates Gymnasium on a Wednesday night. Van Buren and Alma. As we are set. Coming out of the timeout. Pointers up by 11. Of course, he gets the inbound. Here we go. McAllister top of the key. Battles back to Corsi. Taylor with the open three. Strong. Battle for the rebound. McAllister just too tall. Kicks it back out for the three-point attempt from Corsi. He got it. Corsi, 5 points. 34-26. Big shot for Alma. Day, top of the key, going left to right. Miller, Henry. Back to Day for three. Off the back of the iron. Taylor here at the rebound. Corsi will bring it up. McAllister, top of the key. Turn around and nice block by Salisbury on McAllister. Henry. Here's a three on the way. The rim's out for Salisbury. In the front court battles. In the lane, knocked out of the hands of McAllister. And it'll stay with the Airedales. .250 to play, third period. .34-26. The inbound. Into Battles. Gets it over to Taylor. I'm sorry, this is George on the dribble. Now Battles. From the elbow, McAllister with the jumper, yes. He's got 8. 34-28. Alma on a little bit of a run now. Drive by Salisbury. They got him for the charge. Salisbury picking up his second. .218 to play in the quarter. Outside, Battles for three. Battles has been one of the offensive bright spots for Alma. 4 3-pointers, 12 points for him. Henry. Now all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. This is an 8-0 run right now for the Airedales after Van Buren led by 11. Top of the key, Miller for three. Got it. There's a big shot. Brandon Miller with 5. All 5 points here in the third quarter. Miller coming up with a big 3-pointer. Now Out front, long rebound back to Alma. Corsi, he's thinking about the three. He passed it up though. Long pass inside off the blocks. The fall away by Battles will not go. Van Buren with the rebound. Here comes Henry. Down to a minute to play. Salisbury in the front court. Hit the deck. No charge this time. They're going to get Battles for the block. It's his first. It's on the floor though. Van Buren will re-inbound. 59 seconds. The inbound into Estrada. Nearly picked up a foul there. Salisbury. Top of the key. Picks up the dribble. Lob back to Miller. Off the blocks. Hit the side of the backboard and picked up by Whalen. Here comes Corsi the other way. Corsi double dribble. Stopped the dribble just for a fraction and picked it up again, and it'll go back to Van Buren. 39 seconds. Pointers trying to build that lead back up after they ended that 8-0 run. Henry between the circles. Looks like Coach Autry wants to hold for that last shot. He's telling him, he said, just stay there and hold for the last one. Down to 15. Remember, we ended the second quarter with a Jose Estrada buzzer beater. Henry. Right side. He'll turn back over to Alma. 7 seconds. Lost it out of bounds. Back come the Airedales. Now they'll have the chance for the last shot. Battles into the front court. Long one from just inside midcourt. That's the end of the third quarter. 37-31. Van Buren leads it. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more from Claire Bates Arena after this.
The Van Buren School District empowers students to learn, discover, and thrive. We're taught to think critically and creatively and given opportunities to explore. Teachers connect the classroom to careers using innovative tools and technology, and our award-winning athletic, academic, and art programs set us apart. We're proud of who we are and invite you to be more. Be a Pointer.
Welcome you back. Back in Claire Bates Arena, where Van Buren going to go to 2-1 in conference play and 8-3 overall. They're not there yet. Trying to get there. 1 quarter to go. McAllister out front. Had a lot of lead swaps early on in the first quarter. Pointers in the second quarter took control, and they've held it since then. There's a slash in front and a steal by Salisbury. Here's Henry into the front court. Drive, shot off the glass there. Jaden Henry. A nice move inside. That's his first points of the second half. 6 for the game. On the floor, Estrada with another steal. Van Buren is playing some defense and scoring off that. Here comes Henry again. Good dish back to Connor Myers. He lays it up and in. Myers with his first points of the night. The Pointers are building up that lead again, back to double digits, 41-31. Coach Stan Flinter wants a timeout. It's going to, no, it's a full timeout. Okay, I was getting some mixed signals here. Full timeout, 41-31, Van Buren leads it. Another quick break. We'll be back with more from Claire Bates Arena after this.
hearts are beating. They beat us once tonight. We step into the rhythm until we feel alive. Don't underestimate it. This feeling's too contagious. They're never gonna tame us. So let your spirit fly. Bring the house down. Bring the house down.
Well, we're approaching 7 o'clock. About 8 minutes. 7 minutes, 8 minutes. And normally we just be about halfway through the girls' game. We started at 4:30. And I misread the instructions on that, but we did get here for the second half of the girls, and at least me. We had no audio in the first half. Here's one from the elbow by Corsi, won't go. Estrada with the rebound, and the reach-in is going to be called on Corsi. He is first, I think, yeah. So anyway, we're going to get finished early tonight because of the 4:30 start with the girls. We'll be back at 6 o'clock next week, though, and Friday night. Our next broadcast will be 6 o'clock. Here's Estrada up to Henry. Henry drives. Let's see. The reach-in is called on Stuart George, his first. Inbound Salisbury. Estrada. Long three from the left side from Salisbury, yes. Salisbury heating up. He's got 3 threes. Salisbury saves one off of Battles. He came from behind on Battles. Knocked it off his knee, and Van Buren. There was some hustle there from Salisbury after scoring. Loose ball. He was able to knock it off of Battles and out of bounds, and Van Buren will get the possession. Coach Stan Flair are not happy. Talk to the officials. 44-31. Boy, what a great hustle move, though, by Avery Salisbury. Now, here's a three from Salisbury off the back of the iron. This one won't go. Out front, three-pointer on the way. Good from Corsi. Corsi with his second three. He's got 8 for the game. Back to 10 points, 44-34. Salisbury around a screen. And to Henry. Back door, he goes to Estrada, had it stripped, out of bounds. And his last touch by Estrada. It'll go back to Alma. 5:26 to play. Side. Demario Serta is in the game for the first time. Serta with the basketball. He got hooked. And this one's going to be on Estrada. It's his first. I 0-2 to play. Fouls on the floor. Serta between the circles. Demetrios Serta. There's Battles for 3. Ooh, he got that one. Long range. Drew Battles with his 5th. three-pointer of the night. All his points from three-point land. 44-37. That'll get you back into it in a hurry. Day, the handoff to Salisbury. Now to Miller and back to Day. Salisbury, long-range three-pointer. Off the back there, no, but a long rebound tipped back to Jaden Henry. Van Buren will keep possession. Henry, top of the key, back to Day. Day, right side of the lane drive. The runner won't go. Whalen's there for the rebound. Serta will bring it up. Outside George. Serta for three. That was no good. Salisbury with the rebound. And Henry into the front court. Henry. He got hooked by George. That'll be the fifth team foul. I think that's the second of George. Yes, it is. Not the second by George, second on George. Little play on words. Bounce pass today between the circles. Underneath, all alone, off the glass and in. That is Brandon Miller. Miller with all 7 of his points here in the second half. 46-37, Van Buren back up by 9. Cross court. George for three. Rims out. Salisbury there for the rebound. He'll bring it up. Salisbury across the timeline. Left side of the lane, the runner won't go. Tapped out of bounds. He'll go back to the Airedales. 2:50 to play. Warriors up by 9. 46-37. Back door, nice job. Alma on the give and go. Logan Taylor getting his first points of the night. Salisbury handing it off today. Van Buren is spreading out that offense. And called by Logan Taylor. He's on the floor. Van Buren keeping it. It's first on Taylor. Van Buren again continuing to spread it out. Alma may have to put him on the line. Estrada drives. The runner, yes. Believe it or not, Estrada, who had 18 points in the first half, that's his first points of the second half. He's got 20 points now in the night. Long three-pointer off the mark for McAllister. Here comes Estrada back the other way. Estrada had a great start to this one. Hitting his first three-pointers. Here's Salisbury, who's had a good second half. Here's a feed underneath. Off the glass, put up and in by Brandon Miller. Miller's had a good second half. All of his 9 points in the second half. And timeout. It's a full with 1:20. 50-39, our score. Van Buren on top. We are back in 1 minute. All right, we welcome you back. Clear Bates Arena, minute 20 remaining in this one. Pointers trying to get above 500 in conference play. Got an 11-point cushion with a minute 20 to go. Inbound into Corsi. Nearly a steal out front by Day. Battles. Lob in, knocked away by Day, picked up by Henry, back to Day, ahead to Estrada. Estrada drives, lays it up and in. Jose Estrada. What a night for him. Under a minute now to play in the game. McAllister's got the open three. This one's short, but Whalen's there with the offensive board in the football. That's his first points of the second half. 8 points in the game for Nathan Whalen. Foul in the backcourt. And it's going to be on Corsi. Corsi, that should be a second. It is. Still on the floor. That is only the 16th foul, so Van Buren will be in the bonus after this, and it'll be free throw line. You may see that pretty quick. The inbound into Estrada. Estrada into the front court. Over to Henry. 30 seconds. Finally. Taylor coming around and wrapping up Salisbury, but I'll put him on the line for the 1-on-1. Close to being an intentional foul the way he wrapped his arms around him. First free throw by Salisbury is good. Both free throws good. Salisbury, he's got 15 points on the night. Pass ahead in the front court. Gibson into the game. Here's Serta for three. Off the back of the iron, won't go. Salisbury, long pass. Here's Estrada, 2-on-1. They got the numbers. Day ahead of the pack. Lays it off the glass of the middle. Forever Day with his first points of the night. Everybody getting into the scoring. Everybody that's played, I think, for Van Buren has scored. Here's a drive. Hits the bottom of the basket, and that's the ball game. 56 to 41 the final. Van Buren goes to 8-3, 2-1 in conference play. 22 points for Jose Estrada to lead the way. Avery Salisbury, let me double check this, I think he's got 15.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, 15 points for Salisbury. Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller finishes with 9 points, all 9 in the second half. Trevor Dave with 2. 2 for Connor Myers. 6 for Jaden Henry on the night. And I think everybody that was in the game for Van Buren, pointers only went 6 deep on the evening. But I think everybody that played scored. True battle with 15 points, all from three-pointers. Jacob Corsi finished with 8. 2 for Logan Taylor. 8 for Hunter McAllister. And 8 for Nathan Whalen. So there you go. Van Buren as a team, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 three-pointers as a team on the evening. So there you go, 56-41 the final. Pointers will be on the road. Coming up this Friday night, our next broadcast, Siloam Springs, next Tuesday here at Clear Bates Arena. So there you go. Lady Pointers also winning tonight, 41-32. Pointers winning 56 to 41. 2 games next week along with the Siloam Springs game. We've got the Greenwood game next Saturday, the 30th, 6 p.m. Both of those broadcasts will be 6 p.m. and I have double checked on that. So thanks to our Pointer basketball sponsors. We look forward to seeing you again next Tuesday. Until then, Marty Houston saying so long, everyone. Until Tuesday.